Before you make any quinoa dish, make this first. It can be lunch, it can be dinner, it can be as a salad. Heck, I'd even have it for breakfast. Super high protein. I mean, it's a super grain. Whether you're making meal prep or a dish for the holidays, fall, autumn, harvest, it's freaking amazing.
Quinoa is one of those super grains I need to cook a lot more of. And I like to use a ratio of 1 part quinoa to 1.5 parts water for this dish. For super fluffy quinoa, I use the same method as cooking rice.
All right, so while that's boiling, we're gonna get our vegetables prepped up. Start with the mushrooms, 500 grams. Once the water starts to boil, I remove the cover and lower the heat. It's a lot like cooking rice. Slightly cover it and let it cook. So 1 onion. And we'll check on the quinoa. And look, it's looking beautiful. Cover it and turn off the heat. I'm gonna do 1 stalk of celery. 1 courgette. A block of extra firm tofu. I want to cut the tofu and all the other vegetables the same size. I want to be able to fit everything on a spoon in 1 bite. So I can have a bite of everything, have all those delicious flavors, and it's much more fun to eat. I have 5 cloves of garlic. About half a bunch of parsley. 2 green onion, sage, sprig of rosemary, have all our sliced mushrooms, the green onion and parsley, courgette, celery, onion, tofu, garlic, sage, and rosemary.
Once we have the mise en place, we're ready for the mushrooms. Heat up a hot cast iron pan, get that ripping hot, add all the mushrooms, a little bit of oil on there, and then I let them sit for a few minutes before touching them at all. I want those mushrooms to brown really nicely, get a golden crispy edges, draw out all that flavor, super delicious. Season them a little bit of salt and pepper. The key here is patience and really letting the mushrooms get to know the pan and just let them have a good conversation for a good long time, much more than I can talk. And then I'm gonna deglaze with a little bit of Marsala wine, let that alcohol burn off. This is optional, you don't need to add this, but it adds that extra depth of flavor. After about a good 10 minutes of searing and sauteing, when they're at a color that you're satisfied with, I like a deep brown color with the crispy edges. I move them all to the side and add the rest of the ingredients. A little bit of oil if needed, and then we're just gonna start sauteing the other vegetables with it and slowly mixing and incorporating it together to blend all those delicious flavors together. So good. Make sure to give it a quick taste, see if it needs any adjustments, any more herbs, any more salt and pepper. If not, I'm just gonna add the quinoa to the top of it.
All right, once I have the quinoa on top of the mixture, I'm just gonna shut off the heat. I'm preheating the oven to 200. So once that oven heats up, we'll pop it in the oven. Do that for 10 minutes. Down the kiss. Go get it. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes.
That oven time adds a nice toasty crunch to the quinoa, and then I'm going to add the fresh parsley and some of the herbs, the green onion and the sage that's mixed in with there, and then just slowly, carefully mix it together, and then we're close to finished.
See? Super healthy.
This is a fantastic holiday addition to whatever else you're making. Those mushrooms are key, added flavor, the boost of umami, so good. as I mentioned in the beginning, also great for meal prep. I'll be eating this for a couple days. Thank you very much, you guys. We'll see you super soon.